Welcome. In this video, we're going to Journey 2 of our Warhammer Quest into the Cursed City. So for this journey, we are going to go on a Scavenge journey. So with that one starting up, we're going to roll on the table from the map, and I actually rolled a 1 for the abandoned marketplace. So I've already got that set up over here. So there's the map. All the spaces with 1 is where our mysterious objects start. And as we start getting them off the board, a 1 will move to a 2 will move to a 3, and the 3 is removed from the game. So our whole goal in this one is we need to have 10 mysterious objects removed from the game, but hopefully we'll get a lot of equipment or realm points to get some nice equipment. But unfortunately, our last extraction event, we rolled a 3, so the Wolf King is going to replace our encounter card for the hostile group 2. So I've gone ahead and put his model on the board, and can't say he's going to be a nice one to have to deal with. Moves of 6, 10 wounds. His weapon, if we suffer damage from this weapon, cursed and stunned, and it does 3 and 4 damage. Special rules, supernatural strength. If each time this hostile activates, make 2 behavior rolls to determine what actions it makes. Fully resolve 1 behavior roll result before making the other behavior roll. Unsurpassable might. When this hostile suffers damage, reduce the damage suffered by 1 to a minimum of 0. And he's a conqueror, so this hostile's group cannot be driven off while the hostile is on the battlefield. Then for our heroes, I've kept 2 over 4. So we're keeping Brutog. We saw him in our first journey. And we're also keeping Dagnai. And as far as treasure cards that we picked up from the last one, they can be swapped between people. So we're giving the potion to Brutog, and the curse catcher we're going to have with one of our new characters, Octrin. So you can see his abilities there in the damage. Hexbrand, suffused with death. A target that suffers damage from this weapon action is also cursed. Unique abilities, Gravesand Tincture. Rolling or with a die with a 6 up can only be done once per turn. Hero suffers a damage. To the start of this hero's next activation, the damage value of his Hollow Stare is a 3/5. And his Withering Hex on a 4-up, pick a hostile visible to this hero and roll the D8. If roll is successful, that hostile is stunned, and I'm hoping we're going to be able to get that work on the big guy over there. His Path to Glory is draining life. After a hostile is slain on the same board tile as this hero, we roll the red die. If the roll is a critical success, he gains an inspiration. And for our new leader, we're bringing in the captain. So she just got 1 melee attack. She likes hitting things for 2 or 4 damage. She's got a death blow, can only be made once per turn. Pick 2 hostiles that are adjacent to each other, or 2 hostiles in the same space. Hostiles must also be adjacent to this hero. Make 1 free Dawnlight action against each of them. Then Battle Instincts. Once per turn during the Gamut step, this hero can swap the position of their initiative card on a combat track with that of another hero who agrees to switch. So hopefully I can agree with myself when I do that. Path to Glory is cut them down. Each time this hero slays 3 more hostiles during the same activation, gain an inspiration point. So when making our discovery deck, all the cards we took out from the previous one go in here. So we've got a few more of the Realm Stones shuffled in. And then we can shuffle our encounter deck. And of course, our city is in peril. We have 6 fear, 5 influence, and our encounter stack. So our first spot, we're going to get 3 Ulfenwatch because we are still level 0. Second spot would have been 3 Corpse Rats, but we're getting a big guy over there. Third spot is 3 Bat Swarms. And spot number 4, 2 Deadwalker Zombies. So the Ulfenwatch, we've got our special rules. A hostile group that contains any Ulfenwatch cannot include more than 1 sergeant or more than 1 banner bearer. In addition, if it has 4 or more models, one of them must be a sergeant if available, and one of the models must be a banner bearer if one is available. So 3 or less, we can pick. And whenever possible, I'm not going to put any sergeants or banner bearers in at all. So just 3 regulars. course, we got the big baddie over there. Then for our bat swarms, if there's 3 or more models, one of them must have a dire bat model if available. Hard to hit. Each time one of them suffers damage, I'm going to roll a quest die. If it's 10 or up, reduce it by 2 to a minimum of 1 damage. And we add 1 health to the dire bat, so it's going to have 3 wounds. And they will pop up over here. And the Deadwalker zombies, nothing too special about setting them up. All right. So we've got everything set up. So we are ready to get going. We've shuffled our decks. So a quick look at our turn sequence we're going through. Journey phase, move this. There is no quest phase. Destiny phase, we're open for something good for our first round for sure. So we're losing the 2 2s. Got a 1, 3, and a 4. Then for each of our characters, starting from left to right, 2, 2, 3, and 6. And then Brutog, 2, 4, 6, 6. We're going to move these out of the way. Give me some more room to roll some dice. 1, 1, 5, and 6. And 1, 3, 4, 5 for Dagny. So now what matters? Our initiative for the first turn. Get all these nice and shuffled. We do at least get to go first. There's where the big baddie goes. And we want him stunned early, so I'm going to use the captain's ability. She's going to switch places with Octrin. Because I want him over there and stunning that guy. And our setup, guess I should have done that. I would have put our beefy guys up front just in case we didn't get to go first. So he's going to spend for movement. 1, 2, 3. Let's see, 1, 2, 3 is enough. As long as he gets to that door, he still sees inside. 2, 3. Then a Withering Hex. And stunned. And then he's just going to move in and wait for reinforcements. All right, next we have group 3 activating, which is our bat swarms. So rolling for their behavior table. 2 is an advance. So move and attack if able. Their movement is 5, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then these bats will be right behind. Guess they'll move over 1. And then we can have Dagny go. Our slow guy, we want to get him over there though. Movement of 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Then his belaying axe attack. Crit success. Does 3 damage, -1, so 2 damage on him. I'll just put that there in a nice convenient space for me. And we have him do another axe attack. 2 -1, so 3 damage on him. All right, next we have group 2 go, and since he's stunned, all he does is stand up. Sure he's not happy about the situation. Then we're going to have Brutog go with a normal move. Well, doesn't matter. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yes, 2 runs is the best for him. So he's going to run 1, 2, 3, 4. Then we'll use a 3 up here to run some more. 1, 2, 3, 4. Then spending a 6 for his tenderizing blow. So he rolls his red die doing the marrow masher, and he gets a re-roll. 2 damage -1. Then we'll do the marrow masher again for 4 damage -1, so 3. So I've got 7 damage on him. Now his gut gouger attack, it's 2d8s. Hit for 1, -1. And then he'll spin that to use his marrow masher. And that is going to be 4 damage, so 3 more damage. That is 10. So everything worked for that attack, so he is out. Thank goodness. Brewdog is done. So that was 10 health, which for him counts for 20 health because of his Path to Glory. So when you're rolling a d12, I think he's going to be inspired. Then we have the captain going. She's going to go after all these skeletons. So movement 1, 2. Then use her death blow so she can attack each of the miniatures adjacent to her. So the first one in her way is a miss. That's not cool. All right, the second one in her way is also a miss. All right. Regular attacks. That does 4 damage. So go on and then attack the other one. Miss. 25% is not good for her. So then group 4 is going to activate, which is our Dead Walkers. So rolling them. 12. Each acting hostile makes an advance action. If a hero suffers damage from that advance action's weapon action, they are trapped. So advance, they're just moving 2. So 1, 2, and 1. One of them can get up there. Then the Elfin Watch are going to activate. And they like each acting makes a move action, then makes a charge action. No, doesn't need to, just flat out attacking. Oh, I guess I forgot for her, she could have rolled 2 or less. She was inspired. She wasn't inspired. All right, so this guy attacking her. Get 2 dice, and that's a crit. Her defense is a d8. Oops. I like keeping my rolls in there, which is nothing. Rolled that off camera. But we're taking that. So, 2 damage on her. Then the other one's moving up. And missing, thank goodness. Ends a round, so we'll go into the event phase. 9, we've got a born hero. Leader picks 1 hero that is out of action to make a free recuperate. There is no hero out of action. The leader picks 1 hero on the battlefield to make a free recuperate action for that hero or remove 1 element from that hero. The captain is going to pick herself. Vitality. Missed. She needs to learn how to get other things on her dice. And we go into next turn. So move that forward or spot. Destiny. We'll keep everything. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Large straight there. Then each of our characters, and I'll always be rolling the same direction. So start with the captain. 4, 5, 6. Then Brewdog. 1, 1, 5, 6. Octrin. 2, 5, 5, 6. And Dagny, 1, 2, 3, 6. And our initiative. All right, we get to start this mess if we so choose. Let's see, group 4 is those guys up there. We'll go ahead and go first. So this is Octron going. So he's got line of sight to the 2 guys over there. So he's going to stare at one of them. So it's a dual attack. The red and the gray. And that's going to do 3 damage. And he'll do the same thing again on the other one in that spot. 3 more damage. He's hot. Then moving. 1, 2. And searching. 2 realm stone. And that goes away. And we move our objective. So they're going to pop back in a spot with the 2 farthest from any of our heroes, which I'm pretty sure that's going to be way up there. So he's done. Group 4 is going to activate our zombies. Let's see what they want to do. They want to charge, so moving twice and then attacking. So 1, 2, and we're going after Brutog. They roll D8 and miss. So next up, Dagny. Going to axe the zombie right in front of him. And that does 2 damage. I forgot to roll for, see if he was inspired. 4 or less, he was. So Octron was, I was inspired by his work there. All right, then we're moving. 1, 2, 3. Move again for 1, 2, 3. And then he's going to search. Finding a crisis. Resolve 1 crisis for your journey from the quest book. All right, so rolling our die. Got a 5, page 32, entry 41. So a dancing fool, clad in dark-hued motley, capers about nearby, making absurd insinuations about the Wolf King's lineage, intelligence, and appearance. Surely this prancing harlequin is unaware of the risk they are taking. The acting hero must choose to warn the fool of the danger they are in, or leave them to their fate. If they choose to warn the fool, go to 89. If they choose to ignore, we'll choose to warn the fool. And we'll send him to go do it. So entry 89. So hero goes near. They see the fool's face up close. A fanged maul reveals that the designated rhetoric was simply a lure to draw out malcontents and slay them in the name of Radikar. The acting hero must choose to fight or flee. We're going to flee. 138. He's feeling good. We'll fight. Going to 115. So luckily, the vampire is abroad while the light of Hush is high in the sky. Regardless, this will be a difficult battle. The acting hero makes 1 free weapon action if the target was adjacent and visible. Reroll failed attack rolls if the acting hero is a blade. Place wound counters in front of the acting player to record the total damage dealt. If the target has suffered a total of 6 or more damage, the vampire is slain. Otherwise, the acting hero suffers 2 damage, against which they can make a defense roll as if they had suffered damage from a weapon. Repeat this process until the vampire is slain or the acting hero is taken out of action. The vampire is slain, the acting hero gains an inspiration point, and the crisis ends. If the acting hero is taken out of action, the crisis ends. All right, maybe I chose the wrong person for this. All right, Hollow Stare. And we missed. We're going to spend an inspiration to re-roll. All right, so that does at least 1 damage. Then we're getting hit for 2. Its defense is this thing. This is not going to go well. All right, back to our attack. All right, that's going to be 3 damage. Up to 4. Then we get attacked back for 2. All right, we blocked all that. And now back to our attack. Up to 5 damage. Well, he was cursed, so we're going to say our +1 applies to this. So that'll be enough to take him down. Since our Hollow Stare target damage from this weapon action is also cursed, and cursed, while a hero hostile is cursed, increase the damage value of all weapon actions that target that model. All right, so he will pop back in adjacent to someone after his next, his next activation comes up. And for his troubles, he got his inspiration back. All right, so now we go back to Dagnai's turn. He was still doing stuff. He's going to spend a 4 from up here to do some searching. And found a Realm Stone. And his path to glory is when he finds a treasure or Realm Stone card, he gains 2 inspiration. And we've got people all over the board, so this is popping up over here, and we'll get another objective. We'll end his turn. He took out 1 little zombie, so 2 or less. He was inspired by that. 3, he was almost inspired. Then Brutal gets to go. He's thinking bats. So we've got a movement of 3. 1, 2, 3. He'll go after one of the smaller ones with his Gut Gouger attack. 2d8s. Killing it unless it makes hard to hit, which it did not. Needs are 10 or higher. All right, so attack another of the small bats, or yes. So dead, unless, oh, just dead. Now he's going to do his tenderizing blow. With a reroll. And see if that was hard to hit. It was not, so taken out. So that was 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, doubled for him, so he's inspired by what he just did. And over here, she's needs to take out some monsters or it's going to hurt. So she's going to go with her death blow, making an attack against the 2 enemies right next to her. And that is for 2. Oh yes, that was for him. Yeah, I believe I rolled for that. So he took out the 1, and then a normal attack to take out the other one. And then she's going to try to cure herself. Her vitality is the D8. Nope. Since she's the last one, she can use all these. So vitality again. That gets rid of the token. Then she's going to move. 1, 2, 3. And search. Found a treasure, Shard of Night. Hero with this treasure card can use it at any time during their activation. When it's used, this hero suffers a damage. Increase the damage values of the melee type weapons by +1 and +2 until the end of the turn. And that's another objective. And this needs to go to a 2 spot, which will be over here. I think 1, 2, 3. Our options are either there or there. Then one more action is going to be move. 1, 2, 3. She's got 4 points there. Not inspired. All right. 2. So we're getting something new. So that goes away. Get something face down. Then 3. They go away. Face down card, and then 1, and they go away. All right, so end of the turn there. Rolling on the event table. No, destiny denied. Do not make a destiny roll for this next activation. So next turn, this moves. No destiny. So activation dice. 2, 3, 4, and 6. And Brutog. 4, 4, 5, and 6. Octrin. 4. Ooh, only got 3. 2, 4, 5. And Dagny. 3 2s and a 4. Then our initiative. Group 4 is going first, then we jump in line. Fine with that, so group 4 goes. And that is Dagny. It's going to take a move. 1, 2, 3. Uses hook, line, and loot to search up there. Found a trap. Scores of darts fly out of a shadowed corner nearby, embedding themselves in your armor, flesh, and brickwork. Upon closer inspection, we find out they're fouled human teeth. So we make a defense or an agility roll. On a failure, we take a damage. Defense is the red die. And that is failure. So then we're going to try to heal that. Vitality, it's the D8. Try to heal it again. And we feel better, but not thrilled. All right, group 1. We are getting 3 Deadwalker zombies. So we've got a spot here, there, up there, and over there. So 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yes. Or 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So we've got 3 equidistance. Brutog is thrilled with him coming his direction. So 2 are going to end up there, and 1 right behind. Then group 3. Got the Gravekeeper coming in. He's nasty. Move of 3, 9 wounds, large. Let's see, cannot be driven off while the hostile's on the battlefield. We'll come in at the same spot. So 1, 2, and 3, almost close enough. Then Octrin gets to come back in. He's good being behind his friend. Then he's going to try his hollow stare on the Gravekeeper. No, he's going to try his Withering Hex instead. And then he'll try his Withering Hex again to stun him. Then he's going to try to heal himself and fail at that. All right, the captain searching right here. Found a treasure, vial of concentrated potency. Here with this treasure card can make a melee weapon a little bit better. She already has a treasure, so she only gets to keep one. But that will advance the track. And the furthest away 3 spot is here. Then she's going to run for 4. So 1, 2, 3, 4. And move of 3. Well, 1, 2, 3. She can't get close to anything. So in that case, she's going to search again. On this one, finding a trap. Small avalanche of gnashing skulls pours from overhead, threatening to engulf the hero from head to foot. Let's see, defense or agility roll or take a damage. She'll take a defense, which is the D8. And we'll go with that. And then she'll move a little closer. 1, 2, 3. No, right there. All right, Brutog. Moving. 1, 2. Tenderizing blow on the guy laying down in front of him. So got a reroll, but 4 damage seems pretty good. Then we'll keep going with the Marrow Masher, getting nothing. Try again. And that's going to be a 4 more. So 8 out of 9. Then group 2 goes, which is 3 bat swarms. They're going to pop up in here and move 5. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So he's going to be attacked twice in the back by bats. Fortunately, they're just rolling a D6. Miss. And that hits. For 2 damage, his defense is the same die and blocks 3 of it. Nice. So end of the turn, going to the events. Time grows short, move the Nightfall token clockwise 1 space. And we start our next turn, moving in another space. We get Destiny. All right, 2 4s. 2 5s, and a single 6. Activation rolls. Everyone's getting 4 except our guy over here in the purple. So 3 3s and a 4. And Brutog, 1 3 5 5. And Octarine, 2 3 4. And Dagnai, 2 3 6 6. And our initiative turn. At least we're starting with somebody going. So that is Brutog. So his first action Well, do we want Captain to go first? I think we do. They're going to switch positions. So with the captain going first, she's going to spin to run. 1, 2, 3, 4. Use the 6 up here for her death blow to attack both of these. So we'll go after Big Bat first. And that's doing 2 damage. See if he flies out of that. He does. So it just gets reduced by 2 to a minimum of 1. He's got 3 health. Then attacking the other bat. Takes it out unless... All right, so it is out. Then she's going to try harder. Take out the bigger bat. It's 2. Yep, takes that one out. Then moving. And swinging at the other bat. Yeah, that's cocked right in the center and missing. So she only took out 2. That's 5 points there. See if she was inspired by that. Nope. All right, next, group 2. We've got the bats going. Or the bat. Basically, it's down to a third, so it's going to take a fight and flee action. So going after the captain, misses, and then leaving. Then we'll get group 3, which is the Gravekeeper. He's going to stand up. Then group 4, which is going to be 3 Deadwalker zombies. They're going to pop in down here. Let's see, pop in there. 1, 2, and 1, 2. Then we have Dagnai going. He's going to use his hook, line, and loot ability up top. Finding a treasure, which gives him 2. So he can hold 2 treasures. This is the first one. Soul Shot Reliquary. Let's see. If the attack roll for the next range type weapon action that this hero makes is a success, it's instead a critical success. And he's going to go up to 4, but immediately spend 3 to flip himself over to his inspired side. Go up to 5. And then this is going to end up in spot 3 over here. Like I said, all that's determined from this map. So 1s go to 2s, 2s go to 3s, and 3s get taken off the board, and they always go to the one furthest away from any of our heroes. So then he's going to move. 1, 2, 3. And then search again. Ooh, a nice 3 cost Realmstone. So, which oddly enough is popping right back up there. And that moved this on up. Then he'll move this direction. 1, 2, 3. Then we'll have Octron go. Actually, I forgot about his ability. So after a hostile slain on the same board as this hero, we roll the red die. We had 2 slain over here. If we get a crit success, he was inspired. So he's up to 3, so he would have immediately flipped over from that. So he gets a little bit better. So with him going, his first action, he's going to do a hollow stare on the Graveskeeper. And that's going to do 3 damage, which will take him out. And he's going to try to heal. He gets red with vitality now. Flip that over and try again. All right, back to full strength. See if he was inspired by taking that guy out. 9 health, 9 or less he was. He's inspired once again. Group 1 is some walkers. And those would be group 2. That's group 1. And what are they doing? Rolling a 1. All right, place an available gravestone model in an empty space adjacent to a hero on the battlefield. If there are none, we don't put any. Then place an available dead walker or zombie in that space or adjacent to it. If those dead walker zombies are now part of the active hostile group, then each acting hostile makes an advance action. We're going to bring one over here. Then this one, group 1, attacking into him. They get D8s. He gets the red, so he's good. And then 1, 2, and 3. So the first of them is fine. Second hits for a little bit. His defense is also a D8. So he took a damage. He's going to lose a die. And the third one misses. All right, he sacked himself to go last, took a damage for it. Not happy. So that is a gut gouger on one of those. Just 2 D8s. Dead. Then he'll go marrow. You know what? Yeah, marrow masher. Dead. And marrow masher again. And dead. So that was 6 health equals 12 for him, which is going to be an auto upgrade. So he's got 3. Spin that to flip over. So now he's inspired and a little hurt. So the event table. 6, time grows short. Then time goes again for our next turn. Destiny dice. We got some couple of 6s and a couple of, oh yes, 3, 4, and another 6. All right, so our captain, 3, 4, 5, 5. Brutog, he's a little hurt. 3, 5, 5. Octrin, 1, 2, 3, 4. And Dagnai, 1, 2, 4, 6. So initiative for the next round. Lots of us, lots of them. I'm going to use her ability to swap that up. Dagnai goes first. Going to attack that little fella with his belaying axe, which gets 2 of the red dice. Does 3 damage. That's out. Then we're going to spend a 4 up, which will blow that thing out. Then we're going to hook, line, and loot right here. Found a crisis. Fortunate. So rolling our event die. 4, so page 32, we're going to 40. Take from the dead to give to the living. Dozens of Elfin Watch are traveling through the city, carrying a large treasure chest between them. Surely this is a good time for a hero to return these riches to those more deserving. The acting hero must choose to leave or try to take the chest. Brutog will go on this mission. We're going to try to take the chest. So pay entry 160. Sealing the chest will not be easy. The acting hero makes an agility roll. If the roll is successful, they make a defense roll. Both rolls are successful. The hero steals the chest. Acting hero draws cards from a discovery deck until they draw any combination of 2 treasure or realmstone cards. They can still only keep 1 treasure card, and the other is discarded. Other cards that are drawn, such as traps, are shuffled back into the deck. In addition, Shrink Fear. If either roll is failed, the hero is discovered before they can get near the chest. They are attacked and forced to flee. We wouldn't flee, but our agility really sucks. All right, no inspiration. Agility, come on. Made it. All right. Now we need to make a defense roll. All right, we were successful. So 2 treasure or 2 realmstone cards. Discovery or crisis and traps will get shuffled back in. So we just found 4 more realmstones. And this gets shuffled back in. All right, good job, Brutog. And that was a level 3, so that actually gets removed from the game. And he's got a movement left. 1, 2, and 3. All right, then our captain's going to go. I guess that should have been a group 4. So moving. And attacking. So any successes kills these guys. So 1 down. Attack again. Another 1 down. Attack again. Miss. Attack again. Oh yeah, with that one, our objective marker went up. All right, so she defeated 3 or more hostiles during the same activation, so gets an inspiration point. And that's 6 health there. So see if that helped inspire her. Yes, she's up to 2. And Brutal gets to go, so he's just going to jump back in, defend our Octron there. Try to heal himself. Vitality is a red. So that goes away. Then we'll just end our turn, lowering those to 4 each. And group 3 is going to activate. Then group 2. Group 4. Octron gets to go. He's going to move. Yes, 3 works. 1, 2, 3. And then search. Finding a realm stone, which moves our track up 1 more. So 3 possibilities. We've got 1 sitting there, or here, or there. So there it's 1, 2, 3, 4 way. Here it's 1, 2, 3, 4 way. Guess strategically for us, it's better up there. Then he's going to move back for protection and save for a reaction. Then group 1 activates. End of the turn. Our event is a 7. Time grows short. So the day track moves, start a new turn, day track moves, destiny. One, two, three are keepers, and we lose the 2 6s. All right, everyone's full health. 1, 2, 4, 5. 3 1s and a 4. That's not good for him. Octaren, 2, 3, 4, 5. And Dagnai, 1, 3, 4, and 6. And shuffle. All right, monsters are coming out first. Yeah, we're not going to change anything. So group 1 activates. That's bringing out 2 Deadwalker zombies. Further spot away is up here, so they'll come in and move 2. Then group 4 activates, which is the Watch Captain. He's got a mover 3, 7 wounds, cursed weapons. So he makes the Elfin Watch better while he's on the board. So he comes in and moves 3. 1, 2, 3. Then group 2, 3 corpse rats. Move of 3, wounds of 3. One of them is going to be a blood rat with 4 health. So they're coming in. And the one with the pigtail is the blood rat. So 1, 2, 3. And then those will just split up. All right, Brutog. Going to move. 1, 2, 3. Go after the blood rats with this gut gouger. That does 3 damage. The rat has 4 health, so I'll attack it again. And that will kill it. Then he'll go after the Watch Captain. For that, he'll use his Marrow Masher. And that is 5 damage. And he'll use Destiny Dice for Gut Gouger. And that does 3 damage, so he's out. So health-wise, that was 11. He's lost his doubling ability, but still inspired by that effort. Then our captain is going to go. She's on the wrong side of the board. So movement. Let's count. How many spaces she weigh? 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. So we want 2 runs. We'll use that one and that one to jump up right there. She's going after the corpse rats. I don't like them because if they attack us and hit us, we become infected, which is diseased. So she's taking out, or attempting to take those out. Got a health of 3. So we'll go for the one on the left. And miss. Try again. That does 4 damage. Then try again on the one on the right. That does 2 damage. And then she'll try again for the kill and take it out. So that's 6 points of health she took out. Inspired takes her to her third one. She'll spin that to flip her card over. And group 3 will activate. And that's bringing in 3 Ulfenwatch. They will jump in down here, so moving 1, 2, and 1, 2. Then Octaren, it's like, hey, there's people behind me. So he's going to run for 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4. He'll run again. And then search. Finding some Innocencer. So when this treasure card is used, hero cannot make, well, he's already got a treasure, so he's keeping the curse catcher, or we'll keep the curse catcher. That just gets discarded. But our track goes up. And this disappears to this corner. And he'll end his turn. Then it's Dagnai's turn. He's going to move for 3. 1, 2, 3. Do a search. Finding a crisis. Rolling her die. We've got a 4, so page 32, number 40. Taking from the dead. Either take the chest or leave it. All our people have terrible agility. So we're going to choose someone to go not steal it. Let's see what happens from that. So we'll send Brutog again. So we're going to entry 154. The crisis ends. Fair enough. So we will search again. All right, this time we've got a Screaming Cask. Actually, we wouldn't have done. With his special ability, he gets to draw 2 and keep 1. So we already did the crisis. He's already holding that. He can hold 2. We'll see what the other one is. I'm keeping the Realm Stone. And when he does that, this goes on the bottom. We found our 10, so we can leave. And that is removed. And then he's just going to move. 1, 2, 3. All right, event phase. Hustle group with a model furthest from any hero makes a move action. I think I played that wrong in the first game, so that's the whole group gets to make a move action. The model just determines. This whole group, 1, 2, 3, and 1, 2, and stuck there. Next turn, we're hugging up right against the Nightfall. Destiny dice. One, 2, 3, 4, and 6. See, those rats are gone. Everyone's rolling some dice. So for the captain, 2, 2, 2, and 5. Brutog, 1, 6, 6, 6. And Octaren, 2, 2, 4, 6. And Dagnai, 1, 1, 5, 5. Then our initiative tracks. I'm going to use her ability to swap there. Group 4 activates, which isn't going to affect us. And she'll activate, moving for 3. So 1, 2, 3. Move for 3. 1, 2, 3. Move for 3. 1, 2. Call for an extraction point. Bring that in. And spend a die to move. Then group 3 activates. Oh wait, which is the Olfin Watch. So see what their behavior is. 12. Makes a move action, then makes a charge action. So 1, 2, 3, then charging, 1, 2, 3, and attacking. And missing. This guy does the same. And we defend with the red. So we're good. So he's got 9 movement. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. You can get to either of them. And missing. Then the zombies are going to go. And they are bringing out another grave. We'll bring that on Octern. So have that attack there first. We've got a D8 and missing. And then there's 2 up there attacking into a Dagnai. Missing, hitting, then we defend, and we're fine. And Corpse Eater's coming in. He sees one little guy there. Spins a 6, so he's got to re-roll if needed. It's not needed. He'll spend that to take care of this. And then move 1, 2, 3. And hold on to that. Then we'll have Octern go. He's going to hollow stare. Actually, you can't see those people. So he'll move. He'll use his Grave Sand Tincture ability. So with that, only done once per turn, this hero suffers a damage till the end of until the start of the hero's next activation. The damage value of the hollow stare weapon is a 3/5. So he takes the damage, then he'll do the hollow stare at one of the Olfin Watch. That does 5 damage. And then he'll use the stare again. And miss. He'll spend an inspiration to re-roll one of his dice. So that's going to take out another one of them. Then he's going to move 1, 2, 3, and move 1, 2. And see if he's more inspired now. He actually gets his inspiredness back. So next we have Dagnai going. So he's going to use his Belaying Axe on a zombie. And then axe a zombie. And then Olfen Watch. He could have just ran, but see if I can clear the board here. And then move and move. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Let's see if he was inspired doing that as everyone else is yelling to see him run. Nope, they were like, you should have just ran. And we activate group 2. The rats leave, and a surprise is about to enter the room. All right, end phase. We've met our conditions here. All right, so for our journey's end, we first determined success. We were successful. So resolve our extraction event. We're adding 1 since we were successful, and 1 because we were still in daylight, just barely. So adding 2 to that. So we're getting an 11. And on that, a grateful citizen of Ulfenkarn escapes on board the Adamant and regales the heroes with tales of how their defiance of Radikar has inspired the populace. So each hero starts the next journey with 1 inspiration point instead of 0. All right, so then remove tokens and counters, resolve our consequences. So our consequences will each gain an experience. So Brutog already had 1, so he gains that one. Same with Dagnai. And these 2 gain their first experience. And our fear and influence goes up by 1. So fear is now 7. And influence is 6. So the treasures we're ending out with is a potion of vitality. Got the curse catcher, and a shard of night, and the soul shot's reliquary. And we ended up with 12 realmstone points to spend. So to start with, we're spending 6 on some gilding. Let's see those bloodsuckers try and scamper away from this, and that's exactly why I'm taking this. Damage suffered from this hero's weapon actions cannot be ignored. So we're going to give that to Brutog. So that's his weapon attachment. So we have 6 left. Going to use 4 to give a hero a D8 for defense. So we're going to help him out, and then we have 2 left. We're also going to put that on Octrin. His melee weapons are a minimum of 2 damage, since 1 did come into a problem earlier. So we're giving him 1 as a weapon and 1 as an armor attachment. Of course, once you attach these to people, you can't get rid of them unless you discard them altogether. So no trading of these, but treasures can be traded. And we have none left over, so none left to give to the ship. And then for our next journey, I'll probably be trying a deliverance journey where we just get a random map and try to run like crazy so this thing doesn't catch up with us. So as always, hope you enjoyed this playthrough. So please click on the like button below and be sure to subscribe. Thanks for watching.